Just to let you guys know, next week there won't be a new episode of The Sopranos. We'll be back in 2 weeks for episode 7 in Camelot. I barely even know that song, honestly. I heard it on... I'm sure I heard someone vaguely singing a Camelot song in a Let's Play 10 years ago. Doesn't matter. Anywho, yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks because I'm taking a vacation, and by the time you're seeing this, I'm probably back from the vacation, but you know how it is. So, we'll be back in 2 weeks with episode 7. That's pretty much that. Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with The Sopranos. Last time around, we had irregular around the margins. I don't know why I felt the need to say it like that, but anyway, Tony wanted to bang Adriana. That he knew that would be a bad idea. Then he got into a car accident while he was alone with Adriana, so everyone assumed that they banged, and Christopher was mad, kind of rightfully so, for a bit. Like, he was kind of right in being mad, taking out that anger on Adriana, who already was, like, very damaged from the car accident. No. But, yeah, they didn't actually bang, but the rumor spread around, and then so TB was working to dispel the rumor around that. So yeah, and they all went and had dinner. Adriana, Christopher, Tony, Carmela, TB, and I think his mother, and they all went to dinner in a nice public place where everyone could see them being friendly and quelling any doubt. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much where we left off. Yeah, that's pretty much that. So, why don't we just jump right into this episode of The Sopranos? Here we go. Fuck. Oh! Well, at least he had something soft to land on. Oh! Oh! Who's stealing laundry?
I really wanted to rob you. You think I'd have to put up with this bullshit?
Meh.
Well, just so you know.
Well, as far as I can tell, you spend most of your time on the phone or sitting on the couch perfecting that pissy look on your face.
Dad coming home drunk sounds like you.
Damn.
What the fuck did you say to me?
What the fuck are we?
Or what? Or what?
Oh, Jesus. Isn't this so much better than being with your mother?
I got nothing.
But guys, I don't think we're thinking about the big question. Is Tony a toxic person?
Thank you, Ray.
It's a bit,
I hated to call you in, but...
bit revealing there, Carm.
But hey, there's still a shot. The semester's grade is heavily weighted on their term paper on Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies. Hey, it's just like that book, Lord of the Flies.
Why would you even be interested in someone like me?
Because of just that. I mean, who admits this stuff? Not only are you very attractive, you're unpretentious, you say what's on your mind.
So I'm a big mouth.
Damn.
Nice. I'm not worried about my life.
Oh. You know what? Call me naive, but in this day and age, I don't really think your husband, if he found out, is going to break his son's teacher's legs. Not to mention
Yeah,
how
I
would
think
play in the
he
admissions office in
would.
Arizona State.
Yeah.
He's, trying to concentrate.
Vascular physiology, neuroanatomy.
Yeah, so let me just sit down and fuck everything up.
How goes life these days?
Actually, I think I met somebody.
Really?
Just
I
kind
need
of
to make sure this isn't a sin
We
and
had
that my
been
husband won't
working
try to
on
murder
this
him.
project together, and suddenly we both realized that there were certain feelings.
If only I could remember that guy's name so I could
I
write
like
it
him as
down.
a person too, of course. Don't get me wrong. The funny thing is, I was sure he was gay. He sort of reminded me of you.
Damn.
You know, he's intellectual. You know what I mean?
Those are two separate
Anyway,
statements.
we had been friends.
You know, if you really want to discuss this, I think we should include Tony in the conversation as well.
Why are you sounding, I don't know, kind of hostile?
I'm not.
I don't know, the fucking Catholic Church.
What's the thing? I get stuck with you, I think. Oh, shit, goddammit. You lazy American and criminal. Not good for Kim. But you, worker for Kim and future. Like a Korean people.
I wouldn't say that.
I come from Korea. You pass tests, then you, me, my daughter, we make the big success journey. Okay?
Ew.
Jesus. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, Kim. Thanks.
Alright.
He wants to move back here. It's got to be with your full approval.
This was your idea?
It was mutual.
Yeah.
He's upset because you don't get the kind of cereal he likes.
He threw it in the sink. Maybe I don't want to live in a place where people use violence against children.
Violence? You're lucky I didn't put my shoe up your ass.
You see? And that's abuse. I know what my rights are. I can call social services and they'll
I
send
don't
a
really
case
have that
for-
many rights.
Go ahead, he'll get the other shoe.
I just want my old room back.
You wanted to live with your father, AJ. Live with your decision.
I don't like it there.
Oh, it's funny, I thought I was the problem. I make you miserable, remember?
Well, I never said that.
You did.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We got it on tape. Cue up the episode. I don't remember what episode it was.
For me to even consider having you back, we're going to have to establish some non-negotiable ground rules.
Like what kind?
Let your mother talk.
Number 1. Number 2.
First and foremost, school comes first. I will not tolerate cursing.
After 16 years of uninterrupted potty mouth from you people, I get slammed.
This is my house. You will treat me with respect.
You earn that right when you turn 18. Okay. There we go. You got your son back. It's a good thing you didn't listen to me and moved to Italy immediately.
You know, in some ways, the whole prison thing is not that different from being an immigrant.
Damn.
Word to the wise. Remember Pearl Harbor.
Fucking goddamn it, the Koreans didn't do that.
Honestly, though, I don't know. The story is very slow. Nothing really happens. I think he could have said what he has to say with a lot less words.
Outside, nothing happens.
Yeah,
Inside,
I've
she
seen
has
that
these
before.
extremes of boredom and exhilaration. You should try it again.
It's especially
It's a
painful
wonderful
if you're a
thing to
slow
have an
reader.
again. Sitting in a car with a man, not really knowing what to do, or if I should at all, and feeling like some teenager, which was, believe it or not.
Whoa! Damn, he fucking went for it. Damn. Well, good for you. I hope this guy doesn't get brutally murdered or lose his kneecaps or something, but good for you. Fuck the double standards and fuck the Catholic Church. So, woof. The booty, though, was her booty. Oh, she's happy. You pretend to be asleep. Okay, didn't do that.
So what is Abelard and Heloise? It looks religious.
I just like to read in there.
It's perfect shitting reading material.
It's the classic story. A 12th century scholar falls in love with his underage student, gets her pregnant,
God.
Jesus.
12th century.
Yeah.
and they're found out. And her uncle, the abbot, has him castrated.
Oof.
It's timeless, really.
They didn't fuck around in the 12th
Even though
century,
he
Jesus.
becomes a monk and she a nun, their passion burns on through these incredible letters through the rest of their lives.
You with these books.
Meh.
Education should never stop.
Yo, you read like JoJo or something? Jesus Christ. Meh. That was a great photo. Great goofy face photo. Hopeful, man. Please.
I'm only authorized to inform you that your score meets or exceeds the required minimum for licensure, as you're now board certified in massage and body work by the state of New Jersey.
You did it!
Honey, you passed. You passed.
Let's go! My boy! Whew, yeah, they could tell you that in a bit more... They didn't have to be so clinical.
You did it, baby. You did it.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been a month since my last confession.
Carmela?
I had sex with that man.
You're not supposed to, like, recognize. You're supposed to...
I know we talked about commitment, the sacrament of marriage, but...
You know what? Go to the Church of England. I know they don't have that in New Jersey, but go there anyway.
You need to show resolve, a firm purpose to change.
Yeah, I know.
So, this man takes you to restaurants, fulfills certain physical desires, tells jokes. But
You
will
got
he be there
jokes.
beyond the here and now? For your penance, I want you to do something kind for Tony.
I don't think I can, Father.
Then pray for him. Not only that God will touch his heart, but that it'll touch yours as well.
Okay, good talk. Go talk to Rosalie. That might be better.
Look, Tone, I know you're disappointed.
The fuck are you talking about?
The way things turned out since I left the can, going civilian. Over here, I'm gonna...
I mean... I think he's only kind of disappointed. Like, he's happy you're getting on. And you guys are still friends. That can't be said of every guy that got out of the can.
Hey, you believe there's a dog groomer there in case somebody needs a snack? Place is nice.
Cool. Go look over here.
Sneaking around is actually half the fun. It's like you have this secret. Yeah, you want to scream to the world.
Yeah, but do yourself a favor, though, huh? So, how was it?
See, at least Rosalie will tell you to keep your fucking mouth shut about it, but go for it anyway.
Come on. I'm making ziti for dinner. Go start your assignments. I will call you.
Can I watch TV first?
Promise me you're going to work later.
But you gotta help me.
I will.
Jackie.
I'm sorry, my Jackie.
Yeah, it's okay.
You know, you have to remember that when you're the boss.
The boss.
The boss! Oh god, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. Well, no, don't... Oh no, oh no. Look at your fingerprints on it.
Holy fuck.
What? Oh my god, is it a fetus? Oh my
Money and drugs.
It's crack. Or crank, maybe.
They were drug dealers?
Yeah. They were probably thinking they were being tailed by the cops.
Honey, your parole.
No, fuck that, keep the money.
Happy? Come on.
Your fingerprints are on it, though, if anyone finds it.
I am gonna buy you a ring.
You are the sweetest, sweetest man.
I don't want anything bad to happen to these two.
12 grand, but on the me.
So how many guys you gotta jerk off on a massage table to make that?
I don't know. What do you charge without the table?
Damn. That was good.
Keep it coming, honey.
Now on, anytime somebody steps on a pile of shit, you'll be known as a blundetto.
To the blundetto!
To the blundetto.
Honestly, important these things, you took a stand. A lot of parents just take it in stride or even condone it.
It's just the cheating, you know? It's just not like
I never cheated. I was a master of bullshitting papers, though.
Oh, wait.
And if that's cheating, well...
As Dean of College Admissions and head of your department, I happen to know its effect. He's doing his best.
Well, like my dad used to say, the world needs ditch diggers too.
Damn.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, but you're not a ditch digger,
How is
so
floating this kid
fuck
to
you.
C- is gonna fuck things.
Maybe someday when this thing takes off, you guys can work here like it's a summer job or something. Would you like that? Working with your own man? Sure. Right. Put those away.
But the Game Boy Advance...
Homework before you're on the floor over there.
But the GBA... You gonna play... Oh, Minish Cap's probably not out yet. Then I played Super Mario Advance Super Mario Brothers 2, I think. How are you supposed to work when you're doing that?
I think you're a user, Carmela.
What?
Huh?
Maybe you saw an opportunity in me and you just took what you needed.
Damn.
Oh, my stomach. I feel sick.
You strong-armed me using the only weapon you have, your pussy.
How dare you talk to me that way?
Okay, let's pretend you don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
I mean, I don't think that's what it was,
Master's
but...
degree. You need help, you know that? Fucking idiot I am.
Oh, Jesus.
Believe it or not, I thought you cared about me.
I just thought you should know how I feel.
Fuck you. You better watch your step.
Damn, 3 jacks, 3 of a kind. Oh. You good? You good? Oh. Like a koi.
I've got a headache. When I think of me waiting outside that prison for you to come out, sometimes I want to vomit. I am sick. I'm evil.
Cool. That changed.
Hey.
Oh, jeez, dude.
Fucking stroll in. I'm over here busting my fucking ass. You fucking crazy. What? You fucking laundry all fucking day.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. No, the koi.
You're still young, Mel. Good-looking woman. There's no reason you shouldn't move on with your life, if that's what you want.
It's interesting shortening Carmela to Mel.
Whatever I say and whatever I do, because I was married to a man like Tony, my motives will always be called into question.
Well,
Move somewhere, change your name. What's your maiden name? Use that. Good talk, Pops.
You mentioned you might need someone to run the swag airbags.
What happened with the massage parlor? It's hard doing business with strangers.
I got a heart full of trouble.
God damn it. I mean, here's the thing with Carmela. Get this boy to Arizona and then go change your name and go somewhere else. Somewhere where they don't know you, you know? You can go to Seattle, that's what Janice did. I don't know, Seattle, LA, Portland, Italy. Gotta learn Italian, though. Gotta learn Italian. It's rough, because it is just the, you know... It's a double standard, you know? I guess one thing, though, when she says, like, oh, I'm getting a double standard, you know? And she gets a double standard. The thing is that she tells people, you know? She went to her Catholic priest and said, I want to sleep with another man, you know? My glasses were made in Italy. Look at that. Neato. There we go. I got Italian glasses. Who fucking knew? Anyway. What was I saying? Yes, so double standard, but that's because she goes and tells people, you know? She goes and tells people, namely her Catholic priest, that she wants to sleep with another man who's not her husband, whom she is technically still married to. Under the laws of the church, you took a vow before God. This is why Henry VIII left you. This is why they friggin' left. So they could have everything exactly the same, except he could get a divorce. That's why. That's why they made the Church of England, you know? That's why they made it. But that's the thing, you know? But anyway, but Tony, it's like, yeah, that's why there's a double standard being applied, because you go out and announce that you're doing this to people, namely your Catholic priest. Tony doesn't do that. Tony just goes out and does it, and that's that. And denies that he ever did it, you know? It's like, you're not doing it exactly the same. Like, you want people to know you're doing it as this way of, like, spiting Tony, but it's not how it goes, you know? It's not how it goes. And yeah, it's a absolute double standard. And it's crap. And just the fact that, yeah, it's like, she is now, like, subject to prejudice just because of who her husband is, you know? Because she is married. Yes, like, people have preconceived notions about you because you were married for 20 years to a mobster, you know? You are still technically married to a mafia boss, you know? And the thing is that, like, you know, I'm proposing the whole, like, well, change your name. Go back to your maiden name, and then tell Tony he's maidenless, and then go bang someone. I don't know. But that's the thing is, like, you know, that wouldn't have even worked here because she met Bob. She met Bob because of AJ, because of the school, you know? Because AJ was doing so poorly at school, his mother banged someone. That's just how... You know what? If you tell him that, he will suddenly get those grades up. I guarantee. If you say, it's because of your low grades that your mom went and had sex with one of your teachers, there you go. He's going to get those grades going so that never happens again. I tell you what. He's having trouble with that book, Lord of the Flies. That's a very specific reference, I'll tell you. I'll go ahead and tell you. It's from... like, the way that I say that is very specific. It's from, episode 3 of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series. So we're talking old YouTube. And it's just, you know, when they're going to, like, Duelist Kingdom and Joey says, like, oh, so we're all gonna be on this island. It's kind of like that book, Lord of the Flies. And he just says it like that. It's hilarious. I don't know. Maybe is that too old internet? I don't know. You guys know the Abridged series, right? None of you guys are like really young internet goers. I mean, I assume you're not if you're watching the fucking Sopranos. So I don't know. God, I miss some old YouTube, man. Oh man, now I want to rewatch Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. This shit's so good. AJ's back at home. Things are better. It's not fully better, but it's something. Things are better because he's not having as many conflicts with Carmela. I mean, you know, when your dad shoves you into a wall and throws out your cereal, you start to appreciate your mom that doesn't do that, you know? So, there's that. There's like it's just don't... But is Tony a toxic person? I mean, that's such a big question. Is he a toxic person for like grabbing his son and pushing him into a wall and then taking his breakfast and throwing it out so he went to school hungry? But even though there's not as many conflicts with Carmela, he's still not getting his grades up properly. He's trying to cheat, so... And, I mean, he is trying to cheat. Like, if he was actually putting in all his hard work... But even then, I mean, that is one thing. It's like, it doesn't matter how much work you put in. Quality speaks for itself, you know? Like, if it truly is... I mean, even if you put in so much hard work... You know how much fucking work I put in on this fucking channel? Where am I? Talking to a handful of people about The Sopranos. And I mean, hey, I'm happy. I'm happy enough with it, but this channel didn't fucking take off like I wanted it to. I came to terms with that, but it doesn't matter all the hard work you put in. Sometimes it still just doesn't work out. Is that bullshit? Yeah. That's life. So you make do with what you got, and I made do with what I got. Thing is, how does AJ make do with what he's got? The problem is, if AJ were to make do with what he got, that might result in him joining the Mafia, which they don't want him to do that, you know? And he has not expressed interest in doing that, so there's at least that. It's like, he has not expressed any interest in doing that, so... And TB, that was a crash out. So TB, everything was going well. He passed, he spent so much time on it. And he passed the test, and he's a licensed masseuse in the state of New Jersey. He just threw all that away, and now he's gonna get himself into trouble. Now he's gonna be rejoining the Mafia and working for Tony. I mean, I suppose it's possible that Tony could just take over the financing of this place. Like, I guess he still could be a masseuse, just maybe cutting out Kim and having Tony be the benefactor, I guess. Give him a little more time to get that place set up. And he wouldn't have to work at the delivery service either, so... I don't know, man. Things are going awry. Things are going awry. AJ's grades, Carmela's love life, TB's business prospects. Things are going awry. Ugh. Oh, boy. So we'll have to see where it goes. But yeah, once again, we'll be back in 2 weeks for the next episode. But that is basically it. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Sopranos reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.